Revenge number 56. Revenge number 56, based upon sender of this chanson, because maturity coolly, the understanding of the separator, no, the ladybird, yes, is obitting itself into the non-chant, because measurably the understanding of life is based upon the insight of the third conscience of the party. Based upon that way, the piston of the orbit has been crushed in relation to the par conscience, and in so, if there is a way shape of the third amount of data core, the compliance of its maturity is to understand the aura in relation to the fifth division. Because in relation to the fifth division of a pososol, the design way is that when we also orbit the dysfunctioning order of the confunction of life is that based upon the sender of the transla, the position of the sender of the transla is based upon the shar. And based upon the shar of 51, 3A, 3AB, 5, 3AB, 12, the shar is 1 through 5, through 1 through 8, division to support the subblaster. And in that time, the translate of the shar is the original of the fifth way. But the shar is based upon the measurement of time and also the confinement of life cycle, because each shar is a nonchant of the fifth one. The fifth one is based upon the OP, and the OP is the chemistry of Jing back in the old days when my dad taught me Cantonese. And in that matter of time, the shar will be included in the harvestation. And each harvestation is the conclusion of shar. And in that time, the conclusion of shar is that the birth tissue of shar is the measurement of shar. And the measurement of shar is based upon the echelon of shar per shar. Sorry. And in that way, per shar is the chanson of pangso. And in the pangso of shar, the amount of shar is based upon the conscience. And the conscience of shar is that when we know the shar, the instrument per shar is an enchant. And the enchant of shar is the leisure of shar to and from the non-principle of shar. And in that time, the non-principle of shar is based upon how dandruff works. Because per shar is an instrument of reality, and to conflict the shar. When we can do that, the compromisation of per shar is that the math condition of maturity is to enchant the non-chant of shar and to oku the shar. In this way, the one developer is a non-chant. I'll be back in a minute, gotta get these. Hello. And anyway, in that way, the conference of per shar is that the equation of shar is the compliance of its own maturity to understand the birth tissue of lights. So in that way, if there is a sublasta in relation to Persia, the instrument of Persia is a nono. And in that way, the inclusion of Persia is that based upon the data of the third amount of Deschamps. And in reality, Persia is the shunno of the bio, Bonsensen, Simonsen, Mathematics. And in that way, the non-decimal Persia is an instrument, and in so, if there is an instrument of reality, the Persia is that when we are in so, the Persia is knowing how and where to release the D pressure. The D pressure is based upon the sender of Perlinson. Perlinson is the protex of parasites, part of, and in that way, Persia is the measurement of the concern, geometrics by the photos. And in that time, Persia is an equation of knowing where reality is, and the conference of poor advanced advice. In advanced advice, the quality of its own biohazard is the conference of Mixpisan to develop Persia and to equalize its orbit. This function is an OP in relation to GBH as well as liberation. And in the conference of this shar, the maturity to understand the shar is that orbiting in the functioning of human mankind, and in relation to human mankind, the Bhasa, Persia, is a development of knowing how to stable the succession of C-mathematics and C-mathematics. C-mathematics, well, is a notion of man, because Persia, it's a need as well in relation to our solution to perform safety for mankind. And in reality, the funding of reality is that per equation of Persia is the liberation of its own dysfunction order. And in that way, Persia is a voucher of non-amount, because the reality, Persia, is an instrument of dust, %, to 9%, Mo, shar, about this one? Huh? Oh. Because this shar is an instrument based upon the doti, because each doti is a complement based upon the gram, and based upon the gram, this shar is the math condition of physical quantum. The physical quantum is the nature of shar, and to and from the relearning condition of wuhu, as each shar is a notion in relation to the third development, and in that way, the equa, we map the condition of equa to sun, the amount of shar, and in that way, per shar is an initial of the pokong, because in reality, the shar of the ono is that once we know how shar works, is the fifth element of Poseidon to know shar. The equation and the length condition of reality is that per shar second part, Beacon 12 by 2 aeroplane. Next time, indication, reality of shar.